Are here with Tomaz Muller, and we're at the Awakening Alchemy Retreat Center. Today I'm talking to Tomaz about the exciting launch or soft launch of something called Divine Defense. I'm sure you're wondering what that is. Perhaps Tomaz can enlighten us. What is Divine Defense all about?
The term enlightening is a very big term.
Enlightening is a very big topic.
Divine defense, oh yes, that's basically this, in a bottle. Divine defense in a bottle.
Okay.
It's a roll-on of an essential oil blend that came to me in meditation, to keep it quite simple.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I see. And what has led you to call it Divine Defense?
It's basically the properties. So let me just tell you quickly the story. A couple of years ago, I was sitting in meditation and then I heard, sometimes you get this kind of intuitive insights, let's put it that way, where I heard you need to create an essential oil blend for protection from denser energies, which will support meditation processes. It will enhance any experiences within the meditation, but also allows a protective shield being built around the body.
Like an energetic shield.
Yeah. Exactly. So that's what Divine Defense is about. So it's a combination of various essential oil blends. But the interesting aspect of this is I heard the name Merlin. And at that time, when I was meditating, I didn't really sort of pay full attention to it. But basically, I was given the ingredients, the number of the essential oils, and even how many drops in each bottle, the proportions and what base oil to use. And that was quite interesting for me. Pretty much I wrote it down as soon as I received that information, and I thought I'm going to explore with it and I play with it. So I did. I mix it together, and this is what it basically
Merlin's Recipe.
Yes.
Through Tomaz. Excellent. So can you give a couple of examples of the essential oils that are in it, or is that a top secret?
No, basically some of the oils are myrrh, frankincense, cistus. It's basically, if I did a little bit of research on the oils that were given. Many of the biblical oils are being infused or are being in the Divine Defense oil, and it comes in this beautiful Myron glass roll-ons.
What's Myron glass?
Myron glass is protecting any liquid, any herbs. All my spices in the kitchen are in Myron glass bottles, which protects it from UV light, which enhances
and degradation.
Its potency, but also prevents
it being broken down by sunlight.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, and also the bottles that I choose, they come with a metal roll-on. So
high quality.
It's not just plastic, because when you use essential oils of plastic, it will sort of melt and degrade. So
it's a glass bottle, high quality metal roll-on, so that the container doesn't degrade and doesn't interact with the contents.
You don't have any plastic particles leaking into the liquid, which sort of would defeat the purpose, really.
And so the source of these oils, these biblical oils, do you want to say a little bit about that?
I get most of my oils from doTERRA, which I believe is an ethical company that I've been using for many, many years. These are oils that are very rare. Frankincense is commonly available, but actually there are 50 different species of frankincense that you can get of the resin. So I trust fully, and I've tested it. The oil is of a very, very high frequency. And also the oil I'm producing or the oil blend that we are offering will come in two different options.
Two different
One
strengths, right?
is Supreme, which has a higher potency, higher what do you call it? Higher sort of amount of the base oils.
Yes.
Where, but these oils are quite expensive, so we wanted to also give an opportunity
that was more
for
affordable.
others. And also the Supreme version is infused with frequencies, very specific frequencies that further enhances the potency of the oil.
I see. That's excellent. So you said that you'd measured this on the Bovis chart or something like that. What was that all about?
I can't quite remember. I think I wrote it down on the website, but it has a very, very high rating on the Bovis energy chart, which is basically a way to measure frequencies and energy. And yeah.
Very good. So if someone is watching this and they want to get their hands on the, one of the first of the limited batch that's going to be released very soon, what do they need to do?
Just basically go to the page and follow the instructions, click the button, and then we aim to ship out within the next, as soon as the soft launch has been announced, within 5 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks after that, all the oils of the original batch are going to be shipped out.
And that's right, with the soft launch, you're only creating a batch of 50, aren't you? It's very limited. So if people want to get a hold of some of this, then they need to do so quite quickly so that it doesn't run out. Also, could you, for people who have not smelled these oils before, can you give your own impression of what does it smell like?
It smells very earthy. It smells like very grounding. It has quite a dense, rich smell. It's woody, kind of woody smell. The resin, it's not very flory or flowery.
What are the other notes to the fragrance?
If you think about one of the ingredients, which is frankincense, the value of frankincense is that it is one of the middle to base notes. So it starts to unfold its flavor as you actually carry it onto the skin. So in essence, it's a very grounding, woody, resin, earthy kind of smell. A very, very curious smell that grows on you, especially when you apply it on your skin. And as we all know, as soon as we apply any perfume or any oils on the skin, each skin adds a different nuance to any of the perfumes or
That's right.
oils.
And everybody's skin has a different reaction to substances. So you should always patch test with something first, shouldn't you? And I was going to say I've tried it myself and it has a very pleasant fragrance. I usually put a couple of dabs behind my ears or my wrists. And is that what you would recommend, that how people apply it?
You can explore with it. So if I use it for meditation, so in the morning, in the meditation practice, put a couple of drops on my heart, but also behind the ears. And sometimes I feel called to just rub it in between the area of my eyebrows. And it really, really helps you to just settle into meditation quite easily. So especially those who feel they may struggle or find it difficult to settle into any meditation process, this is wonderful. In addition to the benefit that it will provide protection throughout your day-to-day activities, like this invisible shield of protection around you.
Like a bubble of energy around you. Almost.
I like it. I like to have it in my pocket. And I'm very, very proud and excited to actually share it with you.
Yes, that's fantastic. So it's an energetic shield. It protects people from denser energies, and it also helps people to go deeper in their meditations and spiritual practices.
It's like an invisible armor. So imagine you're going out into the world in the morning, and you know
a couple of dabs of divine defense.
Exactly. So
fantastic. It sounds great. So if you would like to get your hands on one of the limited edition 50 bottles that are being produced for the soft launch, then please check out the links below.